What's up, guys? Coming at you with a Tip Tuesday on some handstand holds. Not a super complicated movement, but what is something that learning and how to get into it does take a little bit of practice. When we do a handstand hold, typically we just kind of walk in, we flip up, and we go, right? If we're in class and you see somebody that's been doing handstand holds for a while do that, that's your first action. Like, hey, I want to go do that, right? But there's kind of some building blocks to it. First, when you flip upside down, if your elbows bend, you're going to crash to the ground. We don't want that, right? Just walking into the handstand is putting a lot of pressure into your elbows, and if you don't have the strength yet, that's going to cause a lot of possibility of you going straight down. Here's how you start out when you're doing your handstand holds. First thing, you put your hands on the ground where you want to be, right? Which typically we have these lines from the open still on there. Go like fingertips on the line. Then we get into this, I'm going to race my best friend down the street, or I'm going to take off for a 100-meter sprint, and we're in this kind of like 4-point stance. From here, all I'm going to try to do is rotate around my elbows, but keeping my elbows pressed out. What I try to do first, I jump and I try to find the wall. Found the wall. I do it again. Find the wall. I'm just trying to donkey kick the wall until I get comfortable doing that, and I understand that I'm rotating around my arms. Once I feel comfortable there, I could try to pause on the wall, come back down, pause on the wall. What I'm trying to keep from happening here is as I go upside down, my elbows start to bend. We don't want that. Eventually, you'll build up enough momentum and enough confidence getting upside down to where you can actually flip, get up on the wall, and hold yourself there. So if you're starting out on handstand holds, you're trying to figure out how to get inverted on the wall, start with the kind of 4-point stance, the sprinter stance, and just donkey kicking until you feel comfortable getting upside down. Give it a shot.